painel do Wave Festival em Rio 2011 contou com o inglês para abrir o painel, o seminário. O seminário foi Marketing Interativo Case AKQA. O David Bentley é da AKQA de Nova York. New York, yes, that's right. Yes,
Yep.
okay.
Wonderful New York.
Wonderful New York. E a agência foi criada em 1995, nasceu digital, e eu vou pedir para ele contar um pouco do que ele apresentou aqui para o painel e falar um pouco também sobre inovação dos temas abordados. Mr. Bentley, I would like to know some points that you presented here to the audience.
So I think what I really wanted to do was just try and get across some of the things that we're up to, some of the things that we're doing and how we go about doing it, some of the thinking. I do think at the heart of it, a couple of key points. One is that we tried to build sort of function and emotion into some of our work. It's that product and communication balance. I think many agencies globally are wondering what the future of advertising is, and I do think that it's a balance of those two things. The balance of being able to build good, usable products at the same time to have great communication rigor around it as well.
And how to balance it, digital and creativity, because all people want to know more about digital, but you have to work with creativity also.
We're incredibly strong creatively. One of the sort of most important things to note is that an idea that is then implemented into digital is always implemented successfully through a production process, and that's actually where a lot of the nitty-gritty and the details actually goes into it, and some of the great products. When we talk about innovation, ideas and generating ideas is reasonably easy. Bringing them to life, getting them through an organization, having the patience and the strength to do that and to persevere is actually a very difficult thing. So being at the forefront of making great work, innovating, producing products that consumers will find usable, useful and delightful, a phrase we use, is very difficult. There's a process that we go through, but processes are there to be flexible as well in order to make sure that we can actually find success rather than just following a process.
And you say something like you have to pay attention to people too. What people are saying.
Yeah, well, there are many people that you have to pay attention to. One of the points that I was making earlier is that I think you have to start with people. I think by starting with a consumer, looking at what they want, understanding what some of the ways that you can actually help them or add value to their life, and that could be content or utility, then you're starting to build out an understanding of what would entice them. Match that with an intersection where the brand's interests are, and you're starting to build what I think is interesting areas for innovation.